Case number. One is the Lord. You didn't hear that?
That was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay though, because they can't hear it.
Yes, I can. The camera's on, so yeah, they can. I can't figure this out.
Okay. Where's the other controller? Oh, it's right here. Or do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to start the intro out?
Just new user.
Oh yeah, technical difficulties. You'll see us in a second. It's not like anyone's watching at the moment.
Did you notice I took off comments, so you'll have to look at your phone if you want in order to see comments.
Oh, lovely. Okay. So I'll have to make sure I do that.
So, we have one viewer. Is that you?
It's most likely me. Oh wait, there was a comment too.
If you hit live.
Yeah, live chat. Oh, haha, Adriana. What's up?
Hello, how are you? Welcome back.
Alright guys, so we're here today. We're gonna play some Battlefront, and we're gonna hopefully what?
Yeah. Oh, I'm first player now.
You're first player, you
okay.
Dummy. Okay.
I want to sign this.
You want to sit on this side?
Yeah.
Okay. So, alright guys, so for anyone watching after the fact, make sure you like and subscribe and stuff, and anyone who's watching, make sure you hit that like button right now, share this, have as many people as we can to get in here and have fun with us, and let's get it going. You know, I'm gonna try to have the chat next to me since Captain Fantastic likes to take it off.
Do you want to put it back on?
No, it's all right. We're good right now. I like to do this old school. All right, pick one. Let's get right into it.
That's about it. We have another message.
Yep. We're playing Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I hope you enjoy it, because we love Star Wars. We love talking about Star Wars, so we're going to play Takodana. Oh, we're doing is this the one where I fight you and we have troops?
Yeah, no, it's just one-on-one.
Oh, is it one-on-one?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be fun. I don't even know who's on what side. You're most likely the dark side, so...
Oh yeah, I am.
We'll see in like 5 seconds, okay? I know you'll be back.
Hmm?
She said she'll be right back.
Okay.
I ain't worried.
We have 3 viewers. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
Who else?
Oh, I don't... Oh, no, she was looking to see if she had this one. No, she's got the first one. Oh, it's alright. You should totally get it, though. It's a pretty decent game. The campaign is great.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, and we have a surprise person here.
Someone sent another
Yep.
message.
Yeah, she has the first one. Yes, we have another guest with us today. So, he's gonna totally get in the view. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just Luke Skywalker, just chilling.
I will guide you.
I will guide you.
Come, Jedi.
Sounds like he has
I am
problem.
your death.
Before we continue, Andrew, pop open the computer and go onto YouTube, go to the video, but keep the sound off.
Yeah. Yeah, Adriana, I do recommend you get this game because it's a pretty decent game.
It's really
There's actually I heard that there's actually DLC coming soon for the campaign.
It's also
DLC.
It's free DLC for the game too.
Yeah.
From what they announced.
You're behind me, aren't you? I can sense you.
The force is strong, but you are not.
Well then, that's screwed.
Tell your superiors. I'm coming.
Whee! Oh god.
Am I wrong?
Oh. Ow, 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 ow.
So you can see comments. Scroll
Yeah.
What happened?
on the side. I took it off.
Yeah, he took it off the screen.
Why?
So you can see more of the screen.
Did you see?
Ugh.
Have you played the game a lot?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I haven't been playing this game at all.
Yeah, no, I haven't actually played this game in a little bit because I was dealing with, like, stuff for school. But other than that, I've just been, you know, watching Star Wars videos. You just did something. I don't know what you're doing. Okay. I think I just tried repulsing it. Nothing worked. Oh, and I died.
That's just how that works, man.
Yeah, because I suck. Gotta love that crossguard, though.
Yeah,
Crossguard
well, they
blade.
explained a little bit more into it. I forgot what book I was reading. It's a cracked hypercrystal.
Yeah, yeah. But I think
And the reason why it's a crossguard is not because he wants it like that.
it's
more-
because it's
it's too
unstable.
powerful, yeah.
The crystal is unstable because it's cracked. But I feel it. I think the saber that he's using is actually his old one, but he just changed it up for it because he had to make the crystal bleed, which probably made what?
Correct.
Yeah, which made it crack. Ow, ow, ow. Why can't they jump? Why can't they do anything? Okay. That didn't work. Jesus.
What are you?
I don't know. I'm dead. Oh. No, I'm not. Oh, wait.
You changed the character.
I meant to change it to Ray. And... yeah. Well, this will be an easy death. Oh, I did this one that I didn't want to do. Why would you do that to your own mother? And I'm dead. Oh, did you die too?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
Your code ring. You ass.
I don't know how. I kind of... when you play as Princess Leia, you kind of don't do anything. Because you're kind of terrible. Where the hell is she? Oh, she's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now you're Maul. Okay.
Are you expecting me to stay the same?
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
You kind of missed.
Yeah, I realized. Well. Where'd you go? Oh! What? Okay. Well, I'm terrible.
Did you forget? I'm fucking...
Well, no, you're also Darth Maul, who's completely like...
Even though fucking the other two are so much more powerful.
But he's more of like just basic attacking. Oh, hello.
That was really close.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't work. That did not work. Ooh. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. And I lost. What else is there? Nice one, buddy. Yeah, no, and then you see it right there.
So Andrew, how's your day?
Yeah. Kind of. It was exhilarating.
I'm trying to get Windows 10 on my
Right.
computer and it's not working.
What is this, Windows 7, 8?
It's
7.
Ooh.
I need 8 or higher
To do what?
to hook that shit up that's right in front of you. To capture card so I can start recording gameplay.
You can't do that now?
Well, no, he's streaming right from the or for the PlayStation, where he can record something, leave it on his computer, and save it for later, and then upload it later.
I can just record right off that, and it saves right into my computer.
Interesting. Can you upgrade this?
You,
Me and him tried for an hour.
Is there a disc for that? I think.
Yeah, it costs like $130.
Of course. Would not be cheap.
money.
I mean, they have a Windows 10 now, so.
You do? How?
My brother has a Windows 10 now, I think. It's like, they come out like every year now, like almost every couple of years with the new. When Windows 7 is from like.
What?
Did you hit? Can you hit square? Hit square. No, it doesn't work for you. Okay. You want to do a regular duel gun?
Yeah, let's do another duel.
You want to do
on a different map?
Who do you want to be, good or bad?
I'll be bad this time.
Okay.
I don't care what map. You can pick anyone you want. It won't matter to me.
Actually, yeah.
Bring. Does it tell you how many viewers are watching right now?
You have none.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
It says none.
But yeah, it doesn't say anything. So I'm gonna maybe that's 0 because it usually says it right there, right? Like who's watching.
Refresh the page. Why don't you? Okay.
I did it.
Yeah, that's.
It says 0.
Yeah, it says 0.
Yeah, because usually it'll say something if there's somebody.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Maybe everybody's working.
No, we had like 4 people watching earlier. Oh, one. Oh, that might be you though. No. Wait.
I don't know who that is.
It
I mean,
says 2.
Sharon's been on and off downstairs watching.
Oh, this?
2.
Yeah. That's when I came in, I heard your voices. I was like, it was just Sharon.
Oh, I know who I'm gonna be. The demon from Insidious. Ow.
Insidious versus.
I can get us past it.
That didn't work.
I thought you were working today, and I was like, and then it was like Jimmy, and I was like, what?
I was supposed to.
I guess you work tomorrow.
I thought you were supposed to be working at the garage job today.
No.
We'll see him tomorrow.
Read.
I'm a Jedi, like my father.
Oh, I see you. How you
Your
doing?
army, I'm ready.
How are you? Oh, you trying to do something? What? What? Oh, we both died. John, did you see the Star Wars Last Jedi review from Clueless Gamers? It's finally up.
Oh, it's finally up.
Yeah, he posted it the other day.
I love how his intro just had me in it saying something. I
Yeah,
was like, of course.
and it's like over an hour long.
Yeah, right? It's like work. I was like, you could have added a little bit more stuff.
Oh, well. Oh no, there was. And someone actually put like a really long comment talking about the whole.
Really positive stuff.
Yeah, it was a very good positive comment too. It was great. Pretty good.
You killed me.
Oh, you died. Oh, that explains it.
Fucking, I'm terrible with the light side, bro.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah. And I'm meant to be a good guy.
Oh, what? Again, that really makes no sense.
How I do that?
Yeah, it makes no sense on how you can block force powers.
Doesn't make any sense, but I can do it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense how they do it in the original Battlefront 2 as well. It just doesn't make sense. That's not how it's supposed to. That's not how the force works. That's not how the force works.
You will know the power of the dark side.
Can I see you?
You will be seduced by the dark side. Give in your anger.
You're not giving me options.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Move it!
I don't know what I just did. Ow.
Vader's so OP.
Yeah, I know, he's so good. And I love how he just, like, flies like that. Whee!
Not like he has much landing ground.
Whee! Yeah. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Man, I love that about the future.
Ah. Vader. How are you?
What? We just flew in the air.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Oh, what? That makes no sense. You cannot stop me. Darth Vader will become more powerful than either of us.
Your destiny
My
lies.
whole day was filled with just Star Wars quotes. And anger.
When you love Star Wars, that's what happens. Where did you go?
You fought me.
Without anger,
I am the Senate. Misa is the Senate. Misa is the Senate.
misjudge us,
You are overtaken.
I see you. Zap. What? I see you. Zap.
What? Oh, what the?
What the hell are you doing? What the hell is that?
I don't know. It's fucking a useless move. That's what it is. Fucking Darkseid is so fucking OP.
They're so good. Are you excited for Solo, bro? I'm
Not really.
yeah.
I mean, I would be if, like, I didn't
If
already know
we-
what was gonna happen to him.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, you know, we know everything that happened, so it's like, there's, like, you could spoil the movie without
What do we
knowing
know
it
that's
exists.
gonna happen?
Han Solo's gonna live.
He's gonna get the
I
Millennium
He's
will-
gonna get the Millennium Falcon, and he's not gonna have a really cool character arc because he's gonna should be a dick in the beginning of A New Hope. So I just
But
don't know.
what? I mean, do we expect a lot out of this film? I mean, we're not really expecting too much.
There's
We
nothing to
have
expect.
no.
It's a cash grab by Disney. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
And
All
there's
we
no
know-
trailer.
The
all
only
we
cool thing
know-
is that Woody Harrelson.
No,
is in it.
we only know like of two things that you just named. That he doesn't die, and that the Millennium Falcon's in the film because he gets.
And we
it.
know he's not gonna have a complete character arc because the character arc happens in A New Hope where it becomes from like selfish, I just want money to I'm just gonna rescue Princess to I'm gonna help Luke defeat Death Star. You know, that's the character arc that I like. I don't care about it's
Well, I mean,
it's
when
common
you think
sense.
about it, and how the way you just explained it is actually a terrible, terrible character arc.
I like it.
How do you go from being a money? You're an asshole. You knocked over all my fucking statues.
I do not recall. It was
They were
like-
all standing up before you walked in.
No,
I don't even remember him doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
You
know,
I
you just-
think
did
you're
you tap it?
I think you're imagining. No, I don't remember
No,
touching
yeah.
anything.
I stood them up before any of you come over.
I don't think I walked in and just went like, I'm pretty.
You probably bumped into it. Fucking shit happens,
Maybe.
but you're an asshole for knocking them all over.
Maybe you're seeing things.
Maybe
Basically,
you're...
I just don't care about it. I
Tell
don't
us
know.
what you think when you watch this. If you are excited to see Solo, if you're not excited to see Solo, what you think. I want to see Kenobi. I want that to be
Kenobi, I will
Next
see
3
that.
years, so.
Yeah, I want that to be
That I will
confirmed.
see, but Han Solo, I don't feel is necessary.
No,
I think it's a cash
Han
grab.
Solo was very necessary. They
No,
have
it's
their
not.
own. Yet they have their own reasons for doing it.
There's no Harrison Ford, so there's no Han Solo.
Okay, because Harrison Ford is for one old, for two doesn't want to be playing Han Solo anymore.
It's not
He didn't even want to play Han Solo in 1983, but that's another thing.
I love Star Wars, but this is just not needed. Kenobi's not really needed either, but naturally, if Ewan McGregor comes back, okay, we're talking about something. But
Yeah,
but
that's the only,
if he's not coming back, then I'll be once again disappointed.
yeah.
It's just Disney's just trying to make money now, just because The Force Awakens did so good, and The Last Jedi, I guess, did good. I don't know.
It did
Actually,
really good.
like not as good as The Force Awakens, no, because The
It
Force
did
Awakens
hit,
was
it
the
did
first
hit number
Star Wars
one
movie.
for 2017.
Well,
What?
It did hit the number one movie of 2017.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I can imagine why. I mean, everybody was so psyched to see it, but I guess after the word started spreading, it was like, what?
No, it's got actually some of the worst reviews of any movie that year too.
Well,
Only by audience, not
Only
by
by
critics.
audience. Yeah,
Yeah, critics love that.
the critics fucking loved the movie.
Yeah, they, you know, 'cause
It was
took
it was
risks
it was
and
people
stuff.
like us that spit on the movie,
Yeah, exactly.
and the movie wasn't even that bad to be spit on. Like,
I
yeah,
liked
there's flaws.
They're
which
just
we
upset
discussed.
because all their expectations were out the window. Because everything that they didn't think happened.
Well, yeah, no, because we're just so spoiled into getting what we think that we want because that we got the prequels, which led into
Exactly.
those
And
things.
now we
So
think,
now we're getting something completely new.
Like, I think people are forgetting what movies all about, and that's the shock, the surprise, the suspense, and
Yeah.
the stuff that you're unprepared for is the stuff that will hit you.
Yeah, like-
movies that are predictable will get predictableness results.
Movies that are predictable, I find boring because then I already had known the movie going into it. That's why I didn't watch any of the TV spots going into The Last Jedi because I didn't want to know anything.
And you did the right thing.
Yeah,
So.
and I actually enjoyed the movie probably way more than any of you did because I
I
actually
really enjoyed
watched
it. I just didn't have really the time to see it as many times as I wanted to. It's still on theaters. I can see it right now. I can see whenever I want.
Yeah, you could. Well, I heard that it's actually going to home video at the end of March.
Yeah, they want to make those sales. They're ready to make those DVD sales.
It's actually going. It's going to home video a week before The Force Awakens did.
But it's not going to be able to beat The Force Awakens because that was the first
Well,
Star
yeah,
Wars
because it
movie
was the first-
in
yeah.
10 years and had, the return of Han Solo, and people thought at least that Luke was going to be in it more. They did think that.
Yeah,
I
because,
thought that.
Yeah, because
But then we were just like-
he was casted, so like they're like, oh, Luke's gonna be in it, and Luke wasn't in it until like the last 2 seconds.
Yeah,
of the movie.
he didn't say anything. So, but that's why Force Awakens was already going to make more money because that was, first Star Wars movie in 10 years. You never know what's going to happen. A continuation of the
super
original
hyped.
trilogy.
That movie was so hyped
You
that
cannot beat that. It's not going to be ever beaten ever.
yeah, no, it was so hyped that all the movie theater screens and everything for like to order tickets freaking crashed every single one.
Exactly,
Everywhere.
you can't beat that. No, Solo Star Wars movie is not going to do good at the box office either because no one really gives a shit about it. So it's not going to make as much money, and then they're going to be like, "Oh, we should not."
there
have
was
done
no
this.
there hasn't been any marketing on it either.
And I have not seen any trailers. I've not seen
Yeah.
any pictures even. I just know who's in it. And it's supposed to be released in May, so and we already have an Infinity War trailer. So if we don't have a Solo trailer by now, then something's wrong, and they're having a lot of troubles.
I wasn't even fighting.
The directors.
I didn't realize you were attacking me.
And there were rumors about reshoots, but I don't think there were any.
They're really reshoots, and we already know we're gonna probably have a Justice League problem.
Yeah. Ow.
They have.
Oh. And I am dead.
Because you're a fucker. I was like, where's your team?
I'm on my way.
They're dead. You probably killed them all. Let's be real here.
You're the first person I killed. Dude, you're pissing me off. Get out of my way when I'm trying to kill your fucking clone troopers.
Fine. What? Oh, and I know. Yoda! Here's Yoda! You seek Yoda! Of course it will. Oh. Damn. you know, just dealing with like, I don't know what they're gonna do dealing with like a story for Kenobi though. If they make it, I don't know.
There's been rumored about a lot of stuff for the story.
Because
There's a lot
like
of potential,
because all I know is that it's in between 3 and 4, but like it has to. I feel like to make it good, it has to be before. Why can't I block?
Oh, Yoda and Darth Maul can't block.
Oh, that's dumb. It has to be before A New Hope, of course, and I think, or no, after Revenge of the Sith, but before that episode of Rebels, the Twin Sun episode, with the spoilers, Darth Maul. Because
one of my favorite characters ever.
Yeah, because like he's already really old, right? He's already like all close to the old Ben Kenobi type character right there.
Just, like,
and he kills.
At the end of Kenobi, you should just like meet Luke or something.
No,
No, because at the end it should be pretty much before. When it ends, it should be like something that happens just before like he meets Maul or meets Ezra to meet Maul. So
maybe he'll meet like Luke as a boy or something.
He already met him as a boy because he took him.
No, I mean like when he's like
able to the lightsaber's going back to me.
Like
killing your fucking.
When he's actually able to talk.
Well, he's gonna be watching him from afar, but I feel like what they can do is like have Lars like get in the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential with that.
And he has to be trained how to become a Force Ghost through Qui-Gon, which I hope if they actually do it.
made a return, I would.
Well, apparently,
if it's only if it's his voice, that'd be great. I don't care. I don't care if I don't see him. I just want to hear his voice.
Supposedly that we're gonna. This is all rumored, but this is what people have been seeing online. Is that we're supposedly getting. They're not sure if Ewan McGregor is playing him, but they are sure that he's going to be on Tatooine, and the movie's going to be about him going crazy. Because,
I mean, if you just saw your best friend try to kill you,
and he's reliving those memories in his head, so we're going to see a lot of stuff with him and the Jedi, and him like losing his mind. So it's going to be interesting to see, and supposedly Qui-Gon might be coming into play, but that's all rumored. And I mean, I think I would be okay with all that shit.
Yeah, I would too, because it's like a new spin on Star Wars, because like you don't really see that you don't really see like someone going crazy like that. Like
as long as they do it justice to the source material. I don't want them to go too crazy and just come up with all these. I just don't take me out of my childhood too much. Because Star Wars was one of the first movies I've ever seen. It really was on VHS when I was like 6. But I can remember I just watched A New Hope. That's one of the first movies I ever remember watching, and I grew up on that. So if Disney fucks up my childhood, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Definitely.
So
I feel like they'll do this justice because
I
feel like they'll do this one justice because so many people are so hyped for a Kenobi that they know they know that they got to be like, well, we can't screw this up. We gotta actually try.
They better. Yeah. Well, hopefully they're just not in it for the money.
Well, everyone's in it for the money, but that's a different story.
Well, that has to be.
That's a different video.
The corporation.
The corporation. The management.
You never know.
Dantooine.
Right now, I'm kind of just focused on like Black Panther and Infinity War because
if
they cannot mess up Infinity War, then I'll be pretty depressed if they mess up Infinity War.
I already announced to myself, if they really mess up Infinity War, I'm not going to see any more Marvel movies.
Well, this is like a culmination of the past 10 years, so I don't know how they could. I mean, obviously they could.
If they really do mess it up, like to the point to where it's that bad, for me, I'm just not going to see any more Marvel films because they already had bad string of movies for me alone. The last 2 good movies I think I've seen that I generally liked. For one, Guardians I thought was awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the movie before that had to be Winter Soldier.
What about Civil War?
What about Doctor Strange? I like Doctor Strange. I
thought Doctor Strange was good, but I mean,
really
Doctor Strange, but it didn't have like a major point.
I thought, visually, just watching Doctor Strange visually, it's like watching a movie on drugs without taking the drugs.
Well, that's what a lot of people said.
It's awesome. I don't mind that. It's cool. It's cool. Take on the Marvel universe. And it proves you can do different things. Now they focus on magic and it's cool stuff. I don't mind any of them really, except for the Dark World. That came out. Yeah, that's I'm never gonna.
And fucking Ragnarok was horrible.
I liked it. You said you liked it. What are you talking about?
Oh, I hated it.
You said you liked it.
I didn't.
Let them give you this one.
He liked it. I hated it. I thought it was the worst movie this year.
What was the movie that you said? What was the other one? Maybe I'm confusing with Logan or something.
Logan was good.
Well, yeah, nothing beats. I don't know.
Like, that's well, other than like the rated R.
I thought all X-Men movies were actually really bad.
Actually, I think Logan.
I thought Logan was
favorite.
probably the only good one. I thought the rest of them were garbage.
I love X-Men too, and I love First Class, and it is a Future Class actually. I like too.
Yeah, Days of Future Past was
That was
surprisingly
There's
really
like
good.
scenes I like, but I mean the film as itself, I hate it.
Like X-Men Apocalypse could have been so much better. They could
Yeah,
have
that-
done so much
Apocalypse was garbage.
Yeah, they could have done so much better.
The only
They had
thing-
so much potential.
The
to
greatest
do so
scene from that movie was
Was the
that
fight.
in that and
Was
the
the-
Quicksilver scene
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because you know
Just come
who
on.
does not love that,
yeah.
you know, so.
And now every like studio that has like a fast character, they always do like that type deal.
One moment that will always stand out for me in the X-Men movies is the beginning of X2 with Nightcrawler in the White House. That was pretty cool.
But again, it's just scenes that are like, good. It's not the whole entire film.
Well, my question is now that Disney bought Fox, I really want to know what the next move is.
We have a next an arc after apparently we're getting Galactus.
What, for X-Men?
No, in general, for like film. They moved around all the films.
You never know what they could do next. I mean, I really want to see what they do with Thanos, because Thanos needs to be the main villain for Infinity War. I mean, not main villain. Like, in a way, he needs to be the main character. You know? Like, they need to, because, we don't know anything about him yet in this, so
We
they
don't
really
need
need
to know anything about him, though.
I want to know
mean,
something.
look at a majority of our villains. We got
Well, we love
Loki.
Loki.
We got a brief summary. Yeah, but Loki's a different story. He's a main part of Thor.
Yeah, but Thanos needs to
Yeah,
be, like, really...
we got his whole backstory.
Like,
through
but
all
if
the
you
four
look
movies.
at it, I mean, Bucky's a main part of fucking Cap.
Because he was in the beginning. He was in Cap Winter Soldier. I mean,
And
First Avenger.
He was inside Captain America, First Avenger, Winter Soldier, and he was inside the
Civil War.
Well, Bucky's the greatest, probably my favorite, but one of the greatest characters in that whole thing.
Yeah.
And you feel so bad for him, and he's so badass at the same time. You
Exactly.
really... There's nothing... There's
Yeah.
nothing you can hate on Bucky. You
But
can't
I
hate
mean,
on
like I said, all the other movies, like Winter Soldier was awesome. Civil War wasn't good.
what? What are
No,
you talking
it was
about?
not good at all.
Why was it not good?
It could have
Because
been
there was a lot of bad moments in that movie that just needed to be taken out. For one, they made Bucky seem like the bad guy.
Well,
which
that was the
a
guy's plan.
Yeah, but that was the whole thing. They didn't explain that he was brainwashed. They didn't explain that at all. They shown that he was brainwashed. They didn't show that the guy brainwashed him to kill.
Yeah, they did.
No,
He
they
said
didn't.
those
No, they
words.
didn't.
In the
Yeah, the
beginning,
word-
there was that
In the
scene
be-
where he...
Yeah, in the beginning, but we didn't see. No, that was in the beginning from what 1990 what?
Yeah, and
We didn't see. We didn't see. Black,
even
we
he
didn't
went
see.
to that guy's
We did not
house
see
and-
Black Panther though. Dad get killed by Bucky though.
No, because he didn't get killed by Bucky because
Exactly, but why?
the other
everyone-
guy. No, because the
He
other
was
guy
framed.
killed.
Bucky was framed by
Bucky
that
was
guy.
being framed by, that
Baron
guy.
Zemo. So I
By
don't
Baron
know.
Zemo, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. We didn't actually get like enough information on that part. We kind of just.
Yeah, we
everyone was
did.
just-
Yeah, he was pissed that his family died in Sokovia, and he was
Yeah.
gonna get revenge, and that was his plan.
Yeah, but we didn't know. No,
And they
you're not.
introduced
You're
Spider-Man.
not. Again, you're not
That's right.
understanding me.
What are you talking about? What are you trying to say?
Hear me. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
All right. They didn't explain at all that he was impersonating Bucky. All Bucky knew was, oh shit, I'm on the newspaper, and he had to run. We didn't get enough, explaining about what happened, what was going on. We got it later on. We got nothing at that moment. And they didn't even say it themselves. All we know is that he was framed, so which means someone had to literally put on a fake mask. But we
Well, I
had
think they used the guy that was killed in the
you
shower.
see what I'm saying now?
Yeah, they used the guy that was killed in the shower as the person to be framed because he looked like him.
Yeah.
And then he ended up.
I
And then Baron
didn't
Zemo
mind
ended
that,
up
though.
killing
That
him.
didn't bring
I
the
thought that
movie
was
down.
just stupid because it didn't buff out enough anything really about that one part. And then, I mean, if you top it off, there was just a lot of moments that just built for one thing. It was like the same reason why I hated Superman versus Batman.
Well, everyone
was-
hated that movie.
Well, that's-
Well, everyone hated that movie.
Yeah, but
that-
I mean,
that's
now,
another story.
but that's exactly what this movie did. It did the same thing.
Well, a lot of
it
people
was
seem to
pushing
love
for
this one.
it was pushing for Tony Stark and Steve Rogers to fight, and we've been getting that since the first Avenger movie.
Yeah, and I think that was pretty cool. It was,
and I thought it was. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but there was a lot of overpowering moments. I mean, look at Tony Stark's team compared to Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers had one person that was literally overpowered, and that was Wanda.
It was still a really good fight, though.
No,
And they were not all trying to kill each other because they're still all friends. It was just kind of like a.
No, they were trying to immobilize them, which was to take them in and put them in jail.
They were not going to kill them though.
There was no.
one wanted to
I
kill
mean,
each other.
then again,
Like
yes,
Stark-
they do. Yes, they do. They kill everybody. Almost everybody they encounter
I'm talking about
has
the
died.
movie. I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah, I'm not talking about movies in general for fucking Marvel. They just kill anybody. They don't give a fuck.
They barely kill anyone. What are you talking about? They killed.
They-
Quicksilver.
Outside the
They
first
killed-
Iron Man movie,
They killed
the main
Quicksilver.
villain died. The second Iron Man movie,
Well,
Whiplash,
the
I'm
villains
pretty sure
died,
is
but not
died.
the heroes.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. They don't care. They just kill off everybody. The Marvel heroes aren't really about killing.
Yeah, but it
when
was
you
more
think
of a-
when you think about it, dude, they've killed every villain they come across, which means in this villain,
Everyone
in the
except
side,
Except Loki.
Yeah,
except
he's like the only
well,
one.
no, Loki technically died.
He died, but
Well, he's an
didn't die.
anti-hero now in a way. So.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't die.
anyway, but let's look back at it, dude. Look at this movie. In reality, I mean, Captain America, in retrospect, is a bad guy. Did anyone comment?
Coolest gamers.
What do you say?
Not Loki.
Not Loki. Okay. But he's not a. You know, they're saying how Captain America is basically he's basically the bad guy of the story. He's breaking his friend, who committed technically a mass murder, out of a secure prison. He's convincing other people to join his reason. And Tony Stark's no better when he convinces a fucking 15-year-old to join his team.
Well, yeah, they're both, but that's what makes the story. That's what I liked about
Yeah,
the movie.
and-
You know, you really go back and forth between both sides. That's what I like about
And
it.
Tony's the one that went with Rogers to freaking fight this guy because he knew that he was wrong in the whole situation.
Yeah, so he went to go.
Yeah, but that's
apologize.
another thing that
Yeah,
pissed
no, because
me
he
off,
went to
though.
go and help. He
Yeah,
went to go help
and
Steve.
then Baron Zemo was there like, oh, I was waiting for you. You know, this is not about the winter. You know, this is not about
No,
the
but
winter
that's
soldiers.
another
I
thing
just
that
wanna-
also pissed me off because when you actually think about it, but let's piece that together. So it took Tony Stark the entire movie to look at something to actually realize, oh my God, they're right. Let's go help them.
Yeah.
You just locked up 4 of his friends. Sorry,
Which
not
they're gonna
6.
break out. of
Yeah, I
course.
mean,
Well,
obviously, but that's
yeah.
not the point. That's not the point. He just locked up 4 of his fucking friends. Think
Well,
about that.
He's on
Think
his own
about
shit
that.
right now.
Think about that.
We also got to think that in what was it, Avengers 2, he had that vision from Wanda that everyone died and he was afraid that he was going to lose everyone and everything
that'd be
because he lost
crazy.
his parents, and so he wanted to make sure that everyone was safe, including people, because he pretty much killed like 30,000 people in
Yeah.
that town,
Tony
that
Stark's going
city
through
that
some-
doesn't
some-
exist.
He's going through some stuff right now, but
What?
Sokovia.
Yeah, Sokovia. Yeah, whatever.
yeah, whatever. You
Or no, not Sokovia. Wherever Avengers 2 happens.
Avengers 2 happened in Sokovia.
Oh, it's Sokovia.
Yeah, Age
Okay,
of
yeah.
Ultron,
I don't remember, but yeah. So with all that stuff, and he feels all that guilt. So he's just like, yeah, I'm a changed person. This is what's happening. And so once he realizes that, oh shit, I have my head up my own ass. I gotta move myself a little to get something going,
But
to do the right thing.
But the information about the dead therapist wasn't discovered until Zemo triggered it.
Of course.
I know. Look. I'm not saying the movie is like intentionally bad. I liked the movie. I thought it had a good purpose. I just thought there was a lot of plots that I wanted filled, and I don't know. I just didn't think the movie hold up to a greater purpose. I mean, think about it. Literally, out of nowhere, we only get to the point to where he's like, "Oh yeah, I had to go pick up someone. Who'd you have to pick up?" Opens the fucking back, of the van. We get Ant-Man,
Yeah, well.
but there was no explaining. It's just,
Well,
oh
that
yeah.
was also at the
Well,
end.
it was really hard to fit all these things. I mean, the greatest
It was
things about
also
that
at
movie.
the end of Ant-Man. I'm pretty sure.
Well, the greatest things about that movie is actually the introduction of Black Panther and the introduction of Spider-Man. Those are the greatest. That's the greatest thing about that movie. That is. Well, but everything with
just
Bucky is
Bucky being
great.
Bucky.
That's so. Well, Winter Soldier, he really had a ton to shine. And
Yeah.
Winter Soldier was probably second to the Avengers in the top.
Yeah,
maybe the top
yeah,
three,
it is.
right? Avengers
pretty-
number
I'm
one in
pretty-
my opinion because just getting rid of that was
I
great.
feel like it's Avengers, Winter Soldier, and
I
then,
haven't made
and
my
then,
mind. Maybe Iron Man. I'm thinking for my third one because Iron Man
Yeah.
really started everything. So
Well, Iron Man 1 was like the best one that
because it was the first. Well,
it started everything.
Well,
it was
Iron Man
so
2
good.
and Iron Man 3 were terrible.
Well, yeah, but if Iron Man 1 failed, this would not be happening, you know?
Iron Man 1, 2, and 3 were bad.
He
Can you
commented,
check it? Yeah.
And the final fight scene at the airport,
Which was really cool.
That-
It was like,
it was like a treat. It was it was giving a little kid some candy, saying shut up, here's your fight. That you've always wanted to see that. We got to see that. You got to see Ant-Man turn big, like that was cool. You know,
and
that was a great fight scene. That's probably one of the greatest fight scenes of any superhero movies. Just because he's got all these characters all fighting, all flying, and there was that one moment where you thought maybe a possibility that what's his name was gonna die, Rhodey.
Oh yeah,
just for a second, and it was like Vision was like, I'm sorry, and then Falcon,
Another thing, they just
Falcon comes in, yo, I'm sorry, man. he just pushes
look, I did like the movie, but I mean, it's just, I don't know, I keep watching it, and then there's just moments to where it's just, it's boring. It's just, the movie's just not exciting as much anymore. I'm like sitting there and watching it, but I mean, I can like watch like Winter Soldier and not get bored at all. I can watch Guardians. I mean,
Winter Soldier does different things. Like it's like a spy movie.
Yeah, but I mean, I've watched Guardians 2 like 6 times, and you both know this. But I mean, I've never got bored of that movie either of those times. I thought that movie was phenomenal. The only character I had a problem with was probably Baby Groot. So
yeah, well, hopefully, it'd be really cool to see Groot and Hulk just team up.
And
like do a punch together. Well,
Groot is now going to be teenage Groot, so
yeah, that should be cool. Infinity War, I believe.
Yeah,
that would be pretty awesome. If they just do Infinity War right, like they could make this the best Marvel movie. Which is, it's been 10 years. They've had 10 years to come up with a story like this, so this better be like this should be everything that we've been waiting for.
They have the directors that
did the Winter Soldier. That's true. The directors who did Winter Soldier themselves are directing this movie.
I'm just saying, does movies bad?
There's another comment. I think Pete commented again.
That shield doesn't belong to you. You don't deserve it. My father made that shield.
See, it is stuff like that makes me like the movie. That was an emotional scene. That was an emotional scene.
I love that
scene. You said
it
with the wrong voice, though.
I'm not worried about the voice right now. I'm picturing my head.
You seem like you were trying to, like, mimic, like, Black Panther.
Oh, I've been doing a lot of African accents. So I don't know why.
Like the person who actually said it was Tony Stark.
Yeah,
so.
No, and
I can't do it. I can't do it.
But
I can try.
But do you know what? What's funny is that Guardians actually did a thing that Civil War did, because I've seen a picture of it where Tony's like, I don't care, he killed my mom. And then,
that was
and then in Guardians, where he's like, it sucked that I had to put that tumor in her head, and he started freaking destroying it. It's like you killed my mother! It's the same shit. It's the same
Which
shit.
is pretty awesome. Yeah.
But that is fucking awesome, because it really makes you feel emotional about those characters. I felt
a lot of emotion more for Star-Lord than I did for Iron Man.
Well, that's because you like Star-Lord more than
Yondu.
like. Yo, Yondu's my homie.
Yeah, I
started out hating him. I was like, this guy needs to die, and then
when he died,
he got like a lot of like.
And then he died.
I felt like Star-Lord had a lot of emotion towards the end of that movie, to where Tony Stark, all he had was he knew his mom died, and he knew everything about it happened, and then he finds out that it actually was Bucky, but it took him to a different kind of event to where he's watching it, and that's where it kind of made him snap. And
imagine that. Imagine watching your parents be killed by the guy right next to you who you thought was I would be
but I mean,
it's time to die.
I can understand why you get angry and all that, but I mean, it took him think about it. He knew they died in a tragic car accident from. He just thought they died in the car accident, right?
Yeah, he was lied to, and Captain America knew all this, and he lied to him. So he was like, I can understand why he was like, die,
Yeah, it's the same thing, but no, I don't think he wanted to kill him.
He wanted to kill Bucky, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Captain America, he wasn't aiming for Captain, but Captain, he's going to defend his friend, even though Tony was, you were my friend.
He was like, I'm going to do everything. He's my friend. He was like, so was I.
Yeah.
It hurt, man. But it's all good because Captain America, you gave him the cell phone. He said, if you ever need me, call me. And he's going to obviously call him because we have a big problem coming. And
yeah, it's
gonna be weird seeing Cap with a beard.
It's going to be weird just seeing Thanos on screen.
He's going to have the Clueless Gamer beard.
Shout out to Clueless Gamers. Check them out. Like and subscribe them after you like and subscribe off of us.
Yeah. Anyone that's still watching, I hope you enjoyed this rant that we just had about Marvel, even though we've been playing Star Wars. But it's alright.
This went from Star Wars to Marvel, but it's all good because it's all
under Disney, under the rainbow.
Yep, basically.
Also, Andrew, I've been thinking about changing the name to what's it called? Because remember the name we tried to use back in the day for the gaming, X-Psycho Gaming.
Yeah.
I was thinking about changing it to that.
Yeah, that guys, it might be a possible name change. X-Psycho Gaming. That'd be.
What do you think?
I mean. it was the original idea, right?
It was
And
the
now that
original
you
idea
finally have
from
a
a long
channel
time
that's
ago.
getting some subscribers, you know,
And there's still 2 viewers. Well, one of them is us because we're trying to watch the.
It doesn't.
The chat.
It doesn't register that one.
Does it really not?
It
Nope.
only
Yeah,
registers.
well, it's his own channel, so I don't think he would do watching yourself. I just don't
It
think he
doesn't
would
do that. It only shows
wait.
you who else is watching.
Oh, cool.
So
well, I know one is
there's
Clueless
technically,
Gamers,
if you look on our let me show you on here. If you look on who's viewing us, it shows you how many.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only 2.
I could have told you that.
No, there was a third one. Maybe
There
this-
was, but they went away.
Actually, no, there were 4, but it's okay.
So,
Ugh.
I just figured that since you can have a bigger screen, that's why I did that.
Well, I'm thinking that Black Panther's gonna be like really serious, and I think it's gonna be fun. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
like Thor Ragnarok was a comedy. This
I
is
thought it was terrible.
There is no one that could object to that. But Black Panther's not a comedy. I think this is
Black
gonna
Panther
be more.
is definitely not a
This is
comedy.
gonna be more like.
And I'm looking forward to it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
can't wait
everyone.
for it.
The ticket sales are like going crazy. I don't
We
even
got
know.
how
It's
many
like
tickets did you guys buy? You bought
14.
Yeah, we got 14 tickets to this movie because it's supposed to be good, and the trailer looks pretty
I
good.
told you about Jarvis, his
Yes.
girlfriend.
Yeah. Did
Chris
you get a
Momo.
ticket for Gavin by any chance? Yes.
No.
Oh well, maybe he'll
Well,
get lucky.
well, yeah, because I know one of them's
Yeah.
not gonna.
Someone might
I need
not.
a request off of work on the 27th for a Christmas party.
But that's not so
Good thing I'm
much.
not going.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that.
Huh? I was invited.
Huh?
I wasn't invited.
Not you.
I know.
You and me need to request off the 27th.
Yeah,
and
you
That's a
Green Day.
Saturday, so it doesn't matter to me.
I need to request off then.
Yeah, you. So
Yeah.
because if I work, I'm not sure. I'm not even trying to work Saturdays for the school year. So I'm only trying to work 3 days.
Alright, well, we're going to end the video here, guys. I hope
Yeah.
you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I hope
hope
you
you
guys
enjoyed
like,
it.
comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed our rants and how much we like and dislike
Dislike.
movies, because I'm an asshole.
We are.
Join us definitely for more gameplay. I finally got a capture card. I just need to be able to update my computer to a Windows 10. But it seems like I can't do that because I need to pay nearly over $100 for it, which is fucking ridiculous. But if I can't do that, then I'm just going to continuously stream, which is going to be pointless because I just got the capture card.
Yeah. So So catch you guys soon. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Like the video, share it with your friends, and until next time, we'll catch us later. Bye.